Hey guys, my name is Kim Carter and I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my story. I will preface this by saying this is completely unplanned, unscripted. I've got a few little bullet points right here that I just want to be sure I hit. I am in my kitchen filming this because this is where I do my work from. I want this to be real life. This is real life. I don't have the best lighting. It's a cloudy day outside, so I've just got a little bit of light coming in the windows. And that's okay. This doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, this is real life. This is my life. And I want to just share with you a little bit of my story about how I got started, what I did before this, and what I do now with my health coaching business. So, like I said, I'm Kim Carter. I am a retired veterinarian. I graduated vet school in 2006. I practiced for about, let's see, 9 or 10 years, I think. I can't even remember. And while veterinary medicine is a wonderful profession, I just learned that it wasn't for me. The emotional aspect of it was too hard for me. It was something that I thought I could easily deal with. Make message notifications go away. But it hit me like a ton of bricks, and I never, ever expected that to happen. And into, my time of practicing, I went through vet school. I did an internship at a really awesome equine medicine place down in Florida. I came back and I worked in small animal for a few years, and then I opened my own small animal practice, and I had it for 5 years before selling it. And a lot of me, I felt like I needed to get out of veterinary medicine because it was eating me emotionally. I noticed that I was becoming a very cold and callous person. I felt like I had to turn my emotions off just to get through every single day. And I had become somebody that I didn't like, that I wasn't happy with. I became somebody that was always mad. I was always completely stressed out. I couldn't sleep because I couldn't turn my brain off, and I couldn't stop thinking about, cases and my patients and, what was going to happen the next day, and just all this stuff. I could not stop thinking about it and turn it off and actually go to sleep. So I was walking around like a zombie. I was miserable. I was absolutely miserable. And I was like, I used to be this super positive, optimistic person. I was always happy for the most part. That's how I was growing up. And as a vet, just something changed in me. And again, I'm not saying anything negative towards the veterinary profession. It's an amazing profession. It just was not for me. So during this same time, I remember going to a family reunion, and I saw myself in a picture, and I about barfed. I was disgusted with myself for how I had let my own health and fitness get out of control because I felt like I was so stressed out in every other area of life. And I just didn't think about me. I didn't take time to take care of me. I was so tired. Like I said, I couldn't sleep, at all, hardly. I just wanted to feel good again. I wanted to feel confident about myself again. I wanted to, in my mind, look good in my own skin again, And I had previously always been a pretty healthy and fit person, Not anything extreme, but, just I'd always been fit. And it killed me to see myself looking the way that I did. So I got started with a program called T25. This was back in August of 2013. August of 2013 when T25 was released. I was like, okay, 25 minutes. I can do that. I can come home from work and I can work out for 25 minutes. I owe myself that. I deserve that because I deserve to feel good. And I felt like that was a good amount of time because I wouldn't have to go drive to a gym. I wouldn't have to waste an hour on machines that I didn't know what the heck I was doing. So, my typical gym routine way back when, I would do the same, the same machines over and over and over, and then I'd hit the elliptical or the bike or stair climber or something like that for 30 minutes. I'd do it every single time, and I'd waste a good hour and a half doing that, including drive time. And I wasn't getting anywhere. So I was like, okay, we're going to give this a shot. We're going to try this out 25 minutes a day. We're going to see what happens. Well, what happened was I had so much fun. I would come home from work. I would change out of my scrubs, put my workout clothes on right away, and sweat it out with Shanti in my office at the time, or in my living room at the time. We were in a different house that was much smaller and didn't have a lot of space. I would shove the coffee table out of the way and go to town. I had so much fun. And as I started working out and I changed my nutrition, and yes, I started drinking Shakeology all at the same time, and it made a world of difference. My energy levels, like within the first 1 or 2 weeks, went through the roof. And I know it was a combination of everything. I'm not saying any one part is like the magic cure, because it's a combination. And I just felt so much better. By the end of me doing T25, I don't even remember the weight I had lost, and it doesn't matter. What matters is that I felt good about myself again. I had my muscle tone coming back, my abs were coming back, I felt good, and I had energy. For the first time in years, I had energy. And what also happened, my coach put me in our support groups, our online support groups, and she connected me with the rest of the team. And this is what not still blows my mind, but it blew my mind at the time, because it was something that I did not realize I was missing, and I didn't realize that I needed it. But our team is mostly women. It was at the time, and it still is, and that's cool. And everybody was just so positive and motivating and supportive and real, and not like supportive in a fake way, and not positive in a, fake, oh, I'm always the most happy, positive person on the planet. No, I mean, it was real life, but everybody was motivating and supportive of each other. And to have that in a group of women blew my mind, totally blew my mind. And I started having so much fun just checking in with these people and being accountable and getting to know these other really awesome ladies. And that set in motion this whole thing about this coaching opportunity that I didn't know existed at the time. All I wanted was to feel better. All I wanted was to feel more confident and to have some dang energy. And in the back of my mind, yeah, I really wanted out of veterinary medicine. But at the time, back in 2013, I still didn't think that this coaching thing all over my shirt, I didn't think it was a real thing. And, I thought, oh, well, yeah, I mean, it might be a couple extra bucks, whatever, every once in a while, but that's not like a real job, right? Well, we all know in today's day and age, business models have changed. Network marketing is a big, big deal. Connecting with people on social media, finding new customers, in whatever business you're in on social media, that's the way that a lot of things work these days. And it's a really cool opportunity. And I'm here to tell you, it's a very real opportunity. I am living proof of that. So what happened? Like I said, back in 2013, I'm wanting out of veterinary medicine, but I don't have a clue what else I'm going to do. I went to our yearly conference simply because I earned a free ticket. That's the only reason that I went. And when I was there, it's like my eyes were opened, and I met all these amazing people that were on our bigger team, and I saw the big picture, and I understood what the potential was and what this solution is that we have, because it's not just some product that somebody, might purchase every once in a blue moon. This is a solution to a healthy lifestyle. This is good, solid nutrition. This is a good whole health superfood shake with your vitamins and minerals and probiotics, and I could go on and on and on about how amazing it is. And this is exercise that fits your life. You start at your pace, at your level. We have so many programs that there's something for everybody, and this is the complete package. It's your solution to a healthy lifestyle. That's something that everybody needs. Whether you've got 100 pounds to lose, or you've got 5 or 10 pounds to lose, or you've got baby weight to lose, or whether you just want to maintain your health. Everybody needs this solution that we have. And then the support comes in, and that's where you come in as a coach, right? So I digress. But I learn about all of this, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is a real thing that I could do. All at the same time, like I said, I went out of vet med. I have the opportunity to sell my practice. So I took the leap of faith and I sold it. And at the time I think I was a diamond coach. I might have been making, $450, $500 a month. Nothing to leave a solid income over, right? But I felt like I had to do it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go all in. And I'm going to try this out. Yes, I was also doing an online medical transcription class, just in case. I had actually already started that before this coaching thing ever even came up, and I was going to finish. That's just how I am. So that was, another plan B that I could have gone to if I needed to. Well, turns out I finally finished that course just because I can't start something and not ever complete it. That's my personality. I've never used it ever, because what happened is I got to jump right into coaching and go all in. And we will talk about the options, because you don't have to go all in. You can start this as a part-time thing, as just a hobby, or you can go all in like I did. But what happened is that I went all in, and this totally replaced my veterinary income. That first year, yes, I sold my practice, so I had a good chunk of, income from that. I made like $16,000 my first year coaching. The second year, my second full year as a coach, I matched my veterinary salary. The following year, I'm trying to think back to numbers. I can't remember exactly what my third year was. Now I'm almost in my 5th year of coaching though, and I have about like 1.5 to my veterinary salary. And I just want to mention, this grew really, really fast for me at the beginning, and then it slowed down. And it's just kind of remained steadily growing, but not crazy. And here's the reason why. Because as all of this played out and happened, I was able to start a family with my husband. And I cut down my hours that I was spending on coaching, because I was a new mom. And hello, any of you guys that are, you ladies that are moms, you know what I'm talking about. Newborns take a whole lot of freaking time, and she's 2.5 now, and she still takes all my time, right? So now I coach maybe 2 or 3 hours a day. That's it. And I'm still growing my team. We're not growing at the pace that I did a couple years ago before I had her, and that's okay. That's the stage of life that I'm in. That's the stage of coaching that I'm in. But I am now also getting to the point where she's about to go to preschool, and I am looking to seriously grow this team. And just some of the things I just want to make sure to point out that make me so happy from this is that I've had the opportunity to make this income from home, to be here for her, working during nap times like I am right now, and at night after she goes to bed. She's 2.5. I've not missed a single thing in her life. Nothing. And that makes me happy. And that is a personal choice. But that was my choice. I knew that whenever I had a child, I wanted to be home with her. That is something that just in my heart, I felt I needed. And that's what I've done. And I've loved every second of it. Yeah, it's been hard. It's been really freaking hard. But it's also been really, really worth it. And now I was just thinking back too. My husband actually works out of town now. His job moved him a few hours away. So he's home like every other weekend. What would we do for childcare if he was never home, right? Like if I was still working out of the house, like that would just have been a very, very different lifestyle change for us. So thinking about little things like that, it's just been such a blessing. And I know that is just a scratch of the surface of what all of this is, but you're going to learn so much more about it. I just wanted you to know a little bit about me and where I come from and what my story is. And just stay tuned, ask me questions, learn about this, have an open mind about it. Know that the sky is the limit if you have an open mind and if you are actually willing to put in the work. This is not something that is just going to explode overnight. That's not how it happens. This isn't something that somebody else builds for you. It's something that you build over time with hard work and dedication, just like any job. Just like any job, you're going to do that. This one just has so much freedom attached to it and so many amazing opportunities and possibilities because you're in control. That's the really cool thing. So I hope you will join me in this. Again, ask me any questions that you have, and I just can't wait to get to know more about you, okay? Bye-bye.